All right, how do we begin with the end in mind? Have those smiling faces all come together. So let's talk through this here. Starting off by using many tools to coordinate with the Art of Construction Master Facilitators, like Kent from Privacy working together to get the materials. So we got the brackets, we laid those all out. Then we worked with West Cliff Lumber, our lumber down out of Turkey Toe, Colorado, where we mill all our own lumber to order all those beams, and then showcasing that with him to then working with Becky, our champion at Mountain View Window and Door, using tools like Bluebeam, where we put together here, you see Bluebeam, where you have the different tools and the different collaboration here. And this is the finished Bluebeam where I send this out to say all of the minimum lengths, and you see the drip leg and all of the sizes to order these for a privacy wall from Caleb. So working with the in and out of email, our big champ hope is to get this into the Art of Construction Master Facilitators. But before all of that is the digital build. So we utilized Revit and Enscape, and you can see here different screenshots to put this together within Enscape. So you can see different versions of this, and this is real-time rendering where you can see we're using Revit. You see here is the low and lift and slide curtain wall that's all digitally modeled here open, and here you see it closed. You see the closed one with the Lutron window coverings, and you see this with the open sky versus a pergola and all those details. And so we ended up wanting to do this with a open sky, but this privacy wall to put this all together. So here's the digital build, and you see the different posts and the different slats and different ways this can come together. And the whole deal of all of this stuff is to figure out the different ways you can pull up and down, right? So the key detail here was all of this stuff coming together, right? So having all these the right heights to build this all in together to be able to have all of the structure connect here, because this wall was so big and it's floating over here. But if we needed to put something together, we can. So it's digitally being able to see all this stuff and putting it together. And then also just like the feeling of putting all this stuff together, right? So all of the furniture and how the stuff would lay out in this whole space in the open sky, or even going out and seeing this in a covered. Originally, we were going to do this in a full covered patio, but the Denver building department wouldn't let us. So that's all the moving parts of this to understand the ways to do it. So you can see here, this was long, but with the building setbacks, and as well as I wanted to do this after the fact. So we put sauna tubes in to give us plenty of strength here. But then we just peered this right to the concrete instead of sitting it long. So all of these details is what yielded how this could work. But one of the things that you can figure out over time is like how to understand how the sun and the nighttime. So if you see all these shadow lines, if you do different structure, can be tough, right? And then also what lighting you put in the space for natural. And so that's what these tools from Enscape can do. And then you can also use things like changing this up with like Bill Allen's tools when it comes to like Veris and all the AI stuff coming together. So these digital builds are really helpful when people ask me, how do you get these critical corners, whether it be all of this stuff coming together in this video or see other videos of like the structure of this wall of glass coming together into this indoor-outdoor living space, and as well as to this kitchen, that I'll end this by walking you through the physical product, how this all ended up, where we worked with VonMod and white labeled all this, and Zev Obrien on the architecture to put all these different components together. And this is how we worked together to begin with the end in mind. And the last thing is working to understand what spaces you come in. And that was Mountain View Window and Door and Lowen Windows and Doors, of getting the right colors and the right components to put all this stuff together, and understanding the trade-offs where you saw that door was blue and you see this one here that is different colors, to understand this was the finished product where we wanted to have the blue door really help you understand when you come into this. This is the space you come into, and working to have different colors and components and how that all works together. But again, all of the riches and the niches in these videos, this is the one that comes to that critical corner when you come into this outdoor sanctuary here with this privacy wall. Hope this helps. Crush it out there, tribe. To see this and many other projects, Mountain View Window and Door showcase the windows and door. You can go to either residential or commercial. This one is residential, and you can see all different projects. You can see this one here is showcasing the indoor-outdoor living. So you can click on that and you can see these different photos from the finished blue door reference from Lowen with the direct sets to the inside piston lift window and in the accessory unit, the Lowen lift slide into the timber curtain wall, so on and so forth, inside, outside. You can also see the different matter ports, so you can see the before and the finished videos of after, and so on and so forth here, all showcased through Mountain View Window and Door. If you want to see more pictures, or if you need help with windows and doors or any of the Art of Construction Master Facilitators, reach out and we'll connect you. Thanks.